我们今天是来在联合国参加这个2024联合国妇女大会认识这个文献。现在等一下我们就会开始整个的做这次会议的总结。来自这个全世界各个不同的国家，很高兴我们代表滋基会在这儿。
对，我们是支持妇女平等，然后希望乡村的妇女能够发扬你们的领导力，然后为乡村可持续发展做贡献。
I invite the Commission to turn its attention to the draft agreed conclusions entitled Accelerating the Achievement of Gender Equality and the Empowerment of All Women and Girls by Addressing Poverty and Strengthening Institutions and Financing with a Gender Perspective.
Two important milestones for member states to reflect on.
Issues that are essential are not discussed around the table.
Good international cooperation. Thank you for your kind attention.
Enforce remove of photographic people from this
Be security, high security fenced in area, what we raised, what we got in grants.
And everybody knows and understands their roles and responsibilities and is able to give guidance.
These and other boards representing sex workers in key populations in Kenya, Africa, and Philippines.
So, when things got put out, here's who to talk to.
And the similar problem, especially in the minority region, they don't want to talk about sex. They feel it's very shameful. I think it's universal, even in China.
So right now we are doing the women leadership training for the sustainable development.
All right.
Women's education.
Ending child bride. And then empowering the girl child.
Women leadership in rural development in China. I'm delighted today to be hosting 4 amazing panelists to talk about these issues of women in leadership in rural China.
In the 1990s, 2000, we all followed the World Bank programs and IMF programs that gave small loans to the women and asked them to be entrepreneurs. And those very individual kind of based development. So do we have a kind of alternative? So that's why I'm interested in this. I'm interested in the history of that. Maybe we should think about different approaches to it.
Fiction film in the last year called Shen Jilan. She is a rural woman leader in Xigou, and she was the first woman to really firmly push equal pay for equal work in the rural area, and she became the people's representative for the People's Congress, 人大代表, for decades, more than 50 years. And so she's a woman who has made great contribution to gender equality in the rural area in China.
So as long as capitalism is still the global economic order, we should expect to see capital always going around the world, as I said, to find the next frontier, the next country, the next region, the next group of marginalized, powerless people to continue the process of capital accumulation. But what I think is that an alternative development model, first of all, should not center on the profit-oriented motivation. Right now, investment is based on profit motivation. Instead, investment should be oriented towards socially desirable sectors, meaning sectors that would actually improve human well-being, health, education, right, creative work, instead of sectors that brings the quickest or largest profit, right? So I think the overall logic, overall motivation of making investment needs to change.
I do think the women really lack of the training, the lack of the knowledge, the skill, and also the value to be the leader. And in reality, in the life, they already become the leader in the rural area. So I do feel it's so important to train the woman, provide the opportunity of the training program for the women in the rural area about the environmental issues, about the gender equality issues, about health issues, and all those, but they lack of this kind of training and the knowledge. This is what the Zigen is doing right now, to develop a different kind of training program and also to organize the women after the training. They always want to become cooperative, working together.
Nowadays, on this day, people only talking about women get flowers, get half day of a break, or they're called goddess or Yushen or something, to totally dehistoricize and depoliticize these gender issues.
And I feel that there's always hope, right? Even in this kind of desperate time, there's still hope. The hope is that when people realize their condition and then they're going to try to change it. I feel that I was in China last year and I was teaching in a university. I feel that this new younger generation, that is the people born in the 21st millennium, actually have a better sense of the society in China. I feel that they feel that, like I said just now in my presentation, people realize the class issue, the social structure issue, the ownership of reproductive sources kind of issue. So I always have a hope for the younger generation.
I do feel to promote the education for sustainable development, have the new knowledge, have the holistic way to look at the development and our own life, and also for the aspiration of the life, the meaning of the life. I think it's through the education, I think it's very, very important, But the education definitely should have the new direction and the new content and the new methods, especially to criticize about this not sustainable the behavior and not sustainable conduct and so forth.